Hi folks, I'm Grim, and welcome to Grim Grooves, a channel where I react to and review music of all kinds. Today we'll be checking out the song Dongbaek from Limbus Company. All the music from Limbus Company so far has been amazing, and I'm curious to get into more because Studio EIM just does fantastic work, and I have no reason to believe that this won't also blow me away, because everything else has pretty much. But if you've got anything else you'd like me to check out from Limbus Company or anything else, let me know down in the comments. And while you're down there, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, because it helps the channel so much. Without your guys' support, I couldn't have gotten to this point that we're at now, and this is my 100th video actually today. So it's pretty crazy to think that only a month and a half ago, like, I started this channel, and look where we are now. Let's see how far we go, but it's thanks to you guys and your help and stuff like that. So, and I'd also like to thank my Patreon supporters as well, because their support also means so much. It's unbelievable. So thank you all. So without further ado, let's check out Dongbaek from Limbus Company. Oh. Nice. Wow, I think this might be the earliest I've ever paused, but this is just such an interesting melody to start with. Like, that piano melody is so such a good driving melody there, and then you got the strings coming in as well. Like, it's so beautiful, a bit melancholic, but still just incredibly beautiful song already. Wow, this is incredible. Like, this is such a fantastic song already. Like, the layered strings and the piano is just such a good combination, and just overall it sounds amazing already. Like, this is incredible. It's extravagant. It's amazing. Like, I had no idea that Limbus Company went this hard. Like, I've only ever heard a couple songs from the actual game itself aside from the melee songs, and they've been amazing as well. But for actual just background music or music from the game, the music from Studio EIM, like, this is unbelievable how good this is. This is crazy. This song is just so freaking good. Like I said, the layered violins are so beautiful. Like, just each doing their own melody, and each melody is harmonizing with each other so well. And there's the piano in the background, the little kind of percussion hits that we get every once in a while just helps even further round it out. And then you have like the laughter in the background. Like, I'm sure this has something to do with the lore and the story of the game, and like why there's like kind of background people having conversations slightly, and like the laughter and stuff like that. Like, it shows a train here, so I have a feeling it might be something to do with that, or maybe this is just their like title screen or whatever. But regardless, this is fantastic. Like, one of my favorites from Limbus Company, and that's saying something. It just, yeah, I love strings, and this is fantastic. looks like we're going to be building up into something crazy again. I just wanted to say before we kind of get into it too much that that kind of clock part was really interesting, because I know one of the only other kind of songs I've done from Limbus Company, because I've only done a few so far, was the Intervallo IV-1 boss fight, and you guys told me that boss has something to do with time. So I'm obviously, this guy on the title here is the same one I used in my thumbnail for that one, so I'm guessing it's something to do with that. And yeah, just the fact that there was like a ticking clock element there when they kind of brought everything down and just kind of focused on the one melody. But that was beautiful, and it was just a great breakdown of how, like, again, you strip away all these other layers, because this is such a layered and complex song already. Like, there's so many different melodies going on at once, and it all just harmonizes so well. So the fact that they were able to bring it all down and just kind of like focus on, again, just the main piano melody as well as like the ticking clock a little bit, and like it was just a beautiful breakdown. Now we're going to build it back up and kind of blow up a little bit. This is going to be awesome. Oh, that was so beautiful. I want to get that part again. But I also wanted to say, like, the drums have become quite focal point here too as well. Like, it's almost like a marching band kind of drum beat, like, or some kind of like military march a little bit. But you can also feel from the piano, especially that little flourish that they just did there, like it adds a little bit of hopefulness and a little bit of like beauty to it when the main melody is a little bit dark, a little bit somber, a little bit melancholic. But then you have elements like this where it's just like adds that like beauty to it and a little bit like more touching elements, a little more emotion than just kind of tension. But it's absolutely stunning, this song. Like, it just keeps blowing me away. Got a little bit of a chatter in the background again, but we've got past it quite a bit. But I just want to talk about that little like breakdown they did a little bit ago, where they just again stripped away everything, just had the piano and the little bit of the strings, and then it was interesting because it was just like a few note piano melody there, and then they built it back up and kind of added in the core piano melody on top of that, and just kind of built it from there and just built it up to where we are now. And now we're probably going to bring it down a little bit again, and it's so stunning how beautiful this is and how complex it is, like the different layers and just how well they mesh together and how well they harmonize with each other. Like, it's exceptional, absolutely exceptional. I'm not sure what that instrument is. I don't know if it's a violin or if it's like some other instrument that's a little more high pitched, because it sounds like on top of the main kind of two violin melodies that are going on here, at this part here we start getting like a third instrument in there that's like just a little higher pitch and a little more kind of, I don't know, for lack of a better term, I'll just call it whiny, although it's a good kind of whiny because it sounds very good and accentuates the other elements very well. But it's just a lot higher pitch, so I'm not 100% sure if it is a violin or not. Maybe it is. I don't know. But it's fantastic. Like, it's just such a nice addition. I heard it the last time, like, the kind of main beat came along, the main hook kind of melody. And, yeah, I just wanted to mention it here because it's such a good addition to this already very complex and interesting melody we've got going on here. This is just incredible. That was stunning. Like, I have a feeling it may have looped there in the middle or something like that, but that's fine. It was absolutely amazing regardless. Like, I didn't even notice because I was just so enraptured by the song we were listening to. Like, this would fit perfectly in, like, a huge Hollywood blockbuster as, like, the big emotional, like, final scene where, like, everyone reunites or, like, they just defeated the main enemy of the show or of the movie or whatever, and just, it's very, like, victorious and very, like, beautiful, but at the same time, again, there's a hint of sadness there, especially in the early parts of the song. But again, it was just so complex and so interesting and so incredibly well done. Like, I had no idea. Like, I mean, I've already been blown away every single time by Limbus Company music and also Studio EIM's music, but yeah, this was just so touching and so beautiful and also so different from what I've heard before, which is nice. I always like a good variety, and just getting blown away like this, because yeah, this was absolutely stunning. Like, I'm not exactly sure what Dongbaek means and where this plays in the game or anything like that, but regardless, it's just such a touching melody and so beautiful and, like, so well composed. Like, orchestrally, it has so much complexity to it, so many different layers and so many different elements that just work so well together. Like, the fact that they had, again, two different violin melodies that are going on at the same time with the piano melody underneath and, of course, the drums and everything, like, but yeah, that was amazing. But I should probably end it here before I lose my voice completely. But thanks for hanging out watching my reaction. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And until next time, later days, folks.